All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest in the building. We got my dude, King Heat.
What's going on, people?
What's going on, King, man?
I'm cooling, man. How you, bro?
Man, hey, you one of the coolest cats I know, brother.
I try to be, man.
Man, for real, man. So, first off, man, the artwork behind you is dope.
Appreciate
dope,
you.
Dope, man. Dope, man.
You
so,
know,
what you gonna say?
You know, like people know me for doing tattoos.
Mm.
So this is part of my transition. I mean, I've always been an artist all my life, but you know, the painting and the canvases, this is my transition.
The transition, but yeah, and that's dope work, bro. Dope. So, man, let's get into it, man. So, originally, you was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Yep, born and raised.
New York, man. So, tell me a little bit about the history. You born and being raised there.
Okay, man. Like, I was born in a neighborhood called East Flatbush, which is like the '90s and Clarkson and Remsen. Anybody from Brooklyn know what I'm talking about. Then I moved over to Bed-Stuy. So that's where I really caught on my banners at. So I mean, but Brooklyn life growing up, my dude, is wild.
It's wild.
It's wild. It's definitely wild.
So is it like what people see on TVs and movies and stuff? Is it similar to that, or is it a lot wilder?
I mean, a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both, man.
Okay.
Like, you know, TV embellishes everything. You know what I mean? But it gets crazy at times. It's gotten crazy. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it don't be as wild as they think it is. You know what I mean? So
okay.
It's cool. I appreciate every moment of it though, because growing up there, it taught me a lot of things earlier than it would have if I grew up down here.
Okay. Like what you mean?
Like a lot of independence first.
Gotcha.
First off, it taught me a lot of independence. Like you learn how to take care of yourself early, bro. Like I was riding a train and bus by myself at 8 years old.
8 years old.
8 years old, my dude.
By yourself?
Yeah, traveling the city. You had to go to school, you know what I'm saying? So
y'all didn't have like buses up there?
I mean, school buses?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Yeah, but you know, everybody wasn't privy to that. You know
Gotcha.
So I mean, I loved it though. Then leaving from Brooklyn, I went to South Carolina for a minute because I had to get out of.
How old you was when you transitioned from Brooklyn to South Carolina?
Shit, about 24.
24.
No. I'm lying. It was like 21. Yeah.
So you young, Brooklyn mindset, and coming to Carolina. South Carolina.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yes, that's wild.
That was wild. I was definitely very popular very quickly.
Right. Fact.
I mean, but you know, again, another transition. That was temporary though. I was just trying to.
How long you stayed in Carolina?
A year.
A year? So yeah, that was temporary.
Yeah, real temporary.
Yeah.
I left from there. I went to Baltimore. I came back up to Baltimore.
What was Baltimore like?
Baltimore was Baltimore. I loved it because it was close to home.
Okay.
And it was city. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
It's still a whole different world.
Whole different world.
Whole different world.
So it's different from Baltimore and Brooklyn.
Oh yeah. Look, but please believe it gets gritty there too.
Right.
And I loved it.
Right.
Baltimore loved me back.
So let me ask you a question. Growing up in those gritty areas, like for someone that's never experienced that lifestyle or never want to move to New York or maybe want to move to Baltimore or other places like that, rural, urban areas like that, how would you tell someone to maneuver in those type of areas if they're not familiar with surviving in those areas? Because some people want to move to New York and change their mind when they realize how high it is up there.
Well, I'm going to say this, even before we get there.
Right.
Okay, coming from down here, going up there,
totally.
You have to completely erase your mindset of how people relate down here because it's different.
Right.
Up there is mind your business. If I don't know you, it's no need for you to talk to me.
No, you don't even speak to me.
Right. It's not necessarily that people would be that mean, but life is that personal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right. So that's why a lot of New Yorkers be confused when they come to the South and everybody's speaking, hey, how you doing? So gotcha.
Listen, man.
Gotcha.
Up there, if somebody talking to you like that and you don't know them, it's a problem. Like they trying to set you up or something.
Oh, gotcha.
For real, bro. That's
why
that's
you
how
nice to me? Like you don't know me.
Yeah,
gotcha.
period.
Gotcha.
Why are you talking to me like this? I don't know you.
Right.
Who with you? What y'all got going on? What's y'all movements? You know, I'm for real, bro. That's how that shit is. I mean, look, it's weird to y'all, but it's life to me.
Right.
And I feel like that's always kept me on point.
Right.
So I could weed through a lot of bullshit real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that.
Gotcha. So how long you stayed in Baltimore?
I was in Baltimore 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, I had 2 of my daughters were born in Baltimore.
But that what's up, man. That what's up.
Yeah.
So was you doing when did the art come in to play?
Art, man. I've been an artist my entire life.
So that started even in New York.
Yeah, let
Gotcha.
my mother tell it. I was drawing and stuff before I was talking. So, you know, art has always been in me.
So, okay.
And I never took a class.
You never took a class?
No, I never took a class.
Wow, man.
Everything is all self-taught, bro.
That's dope. So, like, when you started drawing, like, did you start like what normally people do with pencil, paper?
Facts,
like that?
Crayons and shit. Like,
okay.
I went through all the
So I went
motions.
through all that. You tell true artists, like, you had to go through those there to climb.
You got to understand every medium.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what for you, for you doing it so long, what's the toughest medium that you had to face when you start, in the art world that you had?
So far for me right now, oil paint.
Oil paint. Why is that?
Because, okay, it's too smooth.
Okay.
Literally, it's too smooth. Like,
Gotcha.
It's smooth enough to where you can blend great smoothly and all that, but you can OD just that quick too. So it's too smooth.
Right.
So I gotta understand the pace of that.
The pace of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm working on it.
Working on that. So dealing with today's 2026, and we living in a new age now where AI is coming into play. From as you being an artist and been doing it for so long, and basically been perfecting your skills, learning all different mediums and stuff, how do you feel about the AI and graphic artists using AI and artists using AI and stuff?
Funny you bring that up. Like my new logo that I created was through AI.
Okay.
So I mean, it has its benefits, and abusing it has its contrast. So
Right.
there's gonna be pros and cons to everything. Right. Every and anything in life.
Right.
It's all about how it's gonna be used, really,
right.
At the end of the day.
Because most everything get abused.
Right.
Yeah.
Even
much.
Us.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
everything gets abused. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. So, when did the tattooing come into play?
Okay. Tattooing came to life after I moved here.
To Augusta?
Yeah,
okay.
To Augusta. I was when I came down here, I was on my Brooklyn shit. You feel me?
Right.
So I was out here doing what I needed to do and all that. And had a situation, and it opened my eyes to a different reality too, where I had to realize that if I keep doing this shit, I can't do shit for my kids behind bars. So once I came to that reality, that was when I left all that bullshit alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And trying to find myself after that and a way to make decent money, because I've been a hustler all my life, bro. Literally, I've been a hustler all my life.
Right.
Since 9 years old.
Since 9, right.
9 years old, I've been a hustler.
Oh, I believe it.
So I had to find something else. And I had knew this cat that was working at my uncle's restaurant. I'm not gonna say his name. Working at my uncle's restaurant, and we were cool, and he knew about what was going on with me, and he knew I was an artist, and he was talking about me to some cats he knew in Thompson. Cat, they may know him by the Ink Plug.
Okay.
Right.
I know Ink Plus.
So we he introduced me to him, and Jay introduced me to tattoo. And I fell in fucking love, bro.
That was it.
Instantly, I fell in love. And it was like before I was introduced to this, I hadn't drawn anything in 15 years. So, you know, I had to find get my muscle memory back together.
Right, get everything together.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love it, man. That was when I fell in love.
That was up.
That was like 2009.
Dang, and being on it.
Yeah.
So what was your most complex piece that you had to tat on somebody?
Most complex? It's not really the pieces, it's the people.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's
really because some people want things and they can't stand the uncomfortable positions that they're gonna have to be in,
right,
for me to accomplish what they want. So it's not really the pieces; it's the people.
It's people, right. So speaking on that, so when people, I'm pretty sure you tattoo every body part on somebody, you know all together. So what body parts are the most complicated ones to finish for tattoo artists on people?
What I've come across,
I say the spine, because I feel like you touching the spine.
Spine is not that bad.
It ain't?
It's really like the throat.
Okay.
Or stomach.
Oh, they be stressing on the stomach?
Baby. Listen, man, that stomach ain't no joke. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That stomach ain't no joke. It's gonna let you know something.
Right. God.
Like I have a lot of tattoos, bro. I've tattooed everywhere on my body that I could touch.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of tattoos. I know what these areas feel like. That's why I can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man. So what was the most dramatic reaction you had got from someone getting a tat done?
Most dramatic. That would have to be the first portrait I ever done.
Okay.
It was a guy. It was a portrait of his mom. And, he lost her. She meant a lot to him.
Okay.
She's like, bro, can you do this? Can you do this? I mean, at the time, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was scared. I'd never done a portrait. I'd never been into it. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to.
Right.
But I had the opportunity. Not that I was scared. I'm not going to do it. But it's like, shit, okay, here we go.
Right.
It's go time, nigga. So, yeah. But once I finished that piece and he saw it, my man broke down and cried in tears. A grown man.
Dang.
Sat down in front of another grown man and shed tears.
That's what's up. And that's the type of that's be the moments that make us love doing this, bro.
Bro,
facts,
listen,
bro.
I'm telling you, like, it's never been. I'm like, that'd be a lie. That'd be a lie. It was about the money early for me, but the fact and the way that I love art, it became more than that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
It's I really feel it an honor for people to choose me to do their shit, bro, because this ain't something you can erase, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel blessed if somebody chooses me to do their piece, which is why I go bananas.
Right. So to you, when you're doing tats, what's more easier for you? Is it drawing faces on people or letters?
I mean, it's all art to me, and I love it. So there's no challenge. It's just performance.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So when you're doing people's tats, what do they complain most about the pain company? It come from the needle. It come from the shade. What they call it? The shading.
That's funny, because you know what all of my clients complain about?
What they complain about?
The wipe.
The wiping
Yeah.
after it's done.
No, the process during, like while
Oh, you got to
I'm
wipe it every time.
Yeah, I gotta wipe. That's what they complain about, bro. It's not. It's not. It's not really. The process, because I've I've grown to understand what I'm doing.
Yeah. So let me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to that question. So,
Okay.
when is there certain pressure that y'all have to apply when you're tatting?
Of course.
Okay. Okay.
Of course. There's definitely a certain amount of pressure, because the needle has to go a certain depth in your skin, and I mean, reality, it can't be met without some type of pressure.
Got you. How else is going to get into the skin?
Correct.
And you to a point where it's embedded in?
Correct.
Yeah. Got you. So, how far deep in the skin does a needle has to go? Couple maybe with a half an inch or something like that, maybe centimeter, something like that.
No, it's really millimeters.
Okay, millimeters.
Bro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's when it's in there correctly,
Gotcha.
and it's not damaging the skin.
Damaging the skin, right?
And it's not gonna fall out.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's millimeters.
Gotcha. And so, and because the skin is very sensitive, especially when you're using unforeign objects like a needle and certain stuff has to be sterilized. Because we had a person down here that was exposed, a tattoo artist that was exposed, I think it was last year or a year before, 2 ago, whatever, for using dirty needles.
Mm-hmm.
And dirty needles would turn in the skin and infection and stuff like that.
Correct. I mean, there's a process to the process.
Right.
And unless you have studied the process, you won't know the process.
Right.
Like, I've had the opportunity, the blessing to have been working in several shops. I know several shop owners currently. I've had my own shop. So,
right.
I understand the process.
Right.
And I understand how important that process is to protect the client from things like that.
Right. And also, you also got to have, your mindset has to be in a good place to do tats, especially when you tattooing women. And women be wanting spots tatted, like certain spots. You know what I'm saying? And your mind has to be in a good spot.
I mean, look, man. And again, I'm a father of daughters.
Gotcha.
So, first and foremost, I'm going to respect you
the
way that I want my daughter respected
Facts.
if she wasn't sitting in my chair.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a no-no, bro. I mean, that's really why, like, I have so many female clients as I have, because they understand me. Like, the female clients that I have, some of them won't go to nobody else.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Because they understand that I understand.
And then, man, you make them comfortable.
Bingo.
Make them comfortable.
Bingo.
That's the number one thing, making them comfortable.
Bingo.
Right. Big facts. So, man, got into acting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm loving that.
Yeah.
I'm loving that. Thank you for the opportunity,
no
sir.
Hey, I thank you for getting involved, man. We got more coming.
Yeah,
Most definitely got more coming, man.
And I'm loving every second of it. I'm loving the roles that you're giving me, man. You're giving me an opportunity to showcase my point of view of those roles.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So let me ask you a question. What movies you growing up watching that are your favorite movies? Give me 5 of them.
Training Day.
Okay.
5 Heartbeats.
Okay.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
What? That's my joint there. That's my joint there, man. You know what I'm saying?
City of Angels.
Man, hey, they sleep on City of Angels, man. They sleep on that one. That's a
City of Angels and Love Jones.
Love Jones, a classic. That's what's up, man. That what's up. Okay. So give me 5 actors that that you like they work.
Come on, of course, Denzel. Lorenz Tate.
Okay.
Nia Long, of course.
Yo, yeah.
Sanaa Lathan. I like this new cat, Idris Damson.
DJ Damson.
Yeah, he played on Snowfall.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
tough.
He's tough.
He's tough. I
He's
like
tough.
that kid.
He's tough. So let me ask you a question. All right, movie genres. Like, what are your favorite movie genres? Like thriller, action, comedies, whatever.
Preferably action. I love action.
Okay, you like action movies.
I like
Okay.
action. Some drama if it's, something you can tolerate. You can't tolerate all drama.
Right.
Some of it don't make no sense.
Right.
Man. But tolerable drama. Of course, comedies, because I like to laugh, man. I like to laugh. I'm not into the comedy romances.
Yeah, I'm not into all that. Yeah, I'm not into all that. No offense to him, I'm not into all that.
Yeah, no rom-coms, thank you.
But yeah, we got some more stuff in the chamber. Most definitely got more movies that you're gonna be locked in with. Definitely gonna have you some leads, and so we're gonna be working.
Okay,
Most definitely gonna be working on that. So, Jay-Z, did you check out his freestyle at the Roots Picnic?
I did not.
You didn't see it online?
I did not.
Didn't see it. But he had a lot of, backlash as far as, a lot of them was calling Jay-Z weak, saying that he's never been that top dog ever.
Come on,
and
man.
Things like that, which I disagree.
I mean,
what you say about that?
If you know the history of this music and you listen to it, then you would know different.
You know different. Facts.
Period. This man had #1 albums at one time, 10 summers straight, bro.
10 summers straight. Facts.
Come on, man. So
facts.
That's all facts.
Yeah.
Numbers ain't gonna lie.
Right. Facts. And a lot of people don't want to give LL no props.
Oh man, how can you not give LL his props? I don't care what you feel about him or his bald head. You got to give L his props. You got to give his props, man. Because he made a statement in his career.
Yeah.
He definitely changed it up a little bit.
Changed it up, man.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
was a force when he came out.
Exactly.
At a young age.
Exactly.
Like he was making older men sweat.
Right. Look, I remember that little beef with him and Kool Moe D, bro.
Come on.
He had Kool Moe D under pressure out there, boy.
Everybody was at him. Kool Moe D, Ice-T, MC Hammer. Everybody was out there.
I mean, he did what he did. Everybody's not going to like the person that makes changes.
That's facts.
Everybody's not going to like that person.
That's facts.
But you know what they will do eventually?
What they do?
Respect the fuck out that person.
Yeah.
That's inevitable.
Yeah, that's inevitable, for real. That's real fact. So when it comes to New York music, where do you feel like New York music has stopped being New York music and it just became music in your mind? Because at one point, y'all, the East Coast was glorified as, basically the mecca of hip hop, everything, this and that, to a point where it's like, it's everywhere now.
Yeah,
to a point, and New York don't have that signature sound no more like it used to have. Because most of the New York rappers will sound like South rappers.
And drill everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where that shit went crazy. Like when they picked up that drill wave. I get it.
Yeah.
It's not what I grew up on.
Right.
But it's definitely not what's going to sustain the situation.
Yeah. Right.
This is one of those, my personal opinion, this current wave is just not a wave.
Yeah. It's a different generation now. Total different generation. Some good news though. New York Knicks won the championship.
Okay, talk about it. Look, man, I told my dude, I was like, yo, after the game 2, I said, look, Knicks gonna take it in 5.
In 5. What made you say that though?
Because I knew what was going on. It's all politics, bro.
Okay.
This shit is all politics, and It's already been politics. They was already pushed through.
Push through. Right.
So, if I'm wrong, sorry, but that's how I feel going.
So you a New Yorker, so you can talk about New York business. So let me ask you this question: your honest opinion. Do you feel like this was the best New York roster ever? Even though they won a championship, so you know people will be like
No.
this. People will be like, yes, they won a championship. They're the best New York team ever.
No.
Who you consider the best roster in New York roster?
I mean, Ewing, Oakley,
Okay.
Starks, when all them was together.
At the finals, okay.
That was the joint right
Cause
there.
they were going to finals back to back.
Yeah, they just couldn't pull it together, couldn't make it happen at the end. But to me, that was the toughest squad then, bro.
Got you.
I mean, and you know, my experience, basketball was still basketball then.
Yeah.
Niggas was playing.
They were playing. Yeah.
Giving everything all the time.
Facts.
There wasn't no game out there on them court.
Facts. You had people out there playing with sprained knees, ankles, just be bandaged up, broken fingers, thumbs, pinkies, still out there hooping.
Right.
Now somebody have a broken finger, they out for 3 weeks.
Well, these niggas is acting, bro. For a foul. Come on, bro. Those shit's acting.
Yeah. So this is the first championship in what, 53 years?
Yeah, bro. Long time.
And so looking at a lot of the New Yorkers celebrating the win, there were crazy videos online. Have you seen any of them?
No, I
like
really
celebrating.
Lately, I haven't been on any media lately.
Yeah, they've been tearing the city up to a point where it's like they rioting, they attacking the bus, San Antonio bus, and police can't do nothing. It's too many of them.
No, they can't.
It's too many of them.
Yeah. No, they can't. If it get out of hand in New York, police can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing, bro. It's too many.
Hope it die down.
Hope it dies down. That's the crazy thing about New York.
Yeah,
like
man.
this, yeah, that's a lot of people there.
Listen, bro, tell you a quick story. Right? I don't know if you've seen Notorious. You seen that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Notorious.
At the end, where they show them bringing his body through the hood, and that was real footage, man.
Oh, that was the real footage.
I was out there. My peoples, I seen my peoples in the footage. I was there, bro. That was real footage.
You gonna make me watch that shit again, man.
All of that, at the end when they were doing that part, that was genuine.
Dancing out there doing all that.
That was genuine.
Damn, bro. That was so thick out there. It was crazy.
That was genuine. So if police, if it would have got out of hand, police wouldn't have been able to do nothing.
That was too many people out there. Too many people out there. So during those times, you know, let's go backwards a little bit. Okay. During those times, what was the city like? Well, what was Brooklyn like when Biggie died?
Back then, I was a young knucklehead, bro. But Brooklyn was a rough, gritty borough. Rough, gritty borough, man. Like, it was Brooklyn. At that time, Brooklyn was one of those places where if you ain't know nobody, don't go to that borough.
Damn.
Yeah. Because niggas was going to rob you or hurt you or something.
Right. And so there wasn't no borough wars like Harlem versus Brooklyn, and
fuck
it was,
of course. Of course. And I feel like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel like the only niggas that didn't give a fuck about that was us, the Brooklyn niggas, because we was going to every borough.
Yeah, y'all going to every borough
and didn't care.
Right. Right.
But the other niggas wouldn't come to our borough.
Right.
That's just what it was.
So was a lot of the rappers that was out from Brooklyn, were a lot of those out in the city that's out and about all the time? Like you just see them a lot? Or?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, okay. We don't see them the same way as y'all may see them.
Right.
Like, most times, we knew these people before they got to where they at.
Before they got to where they at, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just local people who got an opportunity.
Right.
They just got opportunity.
Right. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of homeboys that just in the music, been around the rappers, know them personally.
Correct.
You been around them, yeah.
Correct. Like,
right.
I used to be around Wu-Tang and them. I used to hang out with Old Dirty on Atlantic Ave.
Oh my God, Old Dirty B.
Yeah. Me and my peoples used to be in my people's building. His baby mother lived in the building, so we'd be out there with them.
And be out there drinking and smoking.
Yeah,
Old Dirty B.
yeah man.
So he wild in real life, huh?
Right.
That
Look,
wasn't no act.
I got to meet Biggie before he died.
He was cool?
It was a strange situation.
Okay.
This was a time where he had got locked up for him and his bouncer beating somebody with a bat. Me and my boys happened to get locked up for some bullshit that we didn't do. So we all in booking. They bring this nigga and he cuffed to me.
Damn, you cuffed the Biggie.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm like, that's big.
That's crazy.
What's going on, yeah? He was cool as fuck.
Cool as hell. Big as hell.
Yeah, big, black, and ugly as ever.
Yeah,
for real.
big, black, ugly as ever.
Yeah. That was all true.
Yeah.
I still love a nigga, but that was all true.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, he was a cool cat, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You just never know you getting locked up and you being locked up next to biggest mouths. Like,
right.
Not all people.
Bingo. During his hot air when he was everything.
During the hot air,
yeah.
this Big Papa and all this.
Bingo, yeah,
you
yeah.
see all that's crazy.
And I'm like, oh shit.
So in Brooklyn, if somebody get locked up in Brooklyn, they take y'all to
you going to the same motherfucking place.
Same place.
Yes.
Got it. Look at damn who you are.
Period.
But who you are. So from you being in all these places over these years, what are your different comparisons with all of them?
Man, listen. Georgia is the slowest place I've ever been to.
I agree.
It was, look, I'm still trying to adjust to this damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been a city dude all my life.
Right.
So that's all I know how to move. That's the only way I know how to move. But it's cool. It's cool. Look, good things like meeting you.
Right.
Having these opportunities. Finding my tattooing talent.
Right.
These are the good things that came out of being down here.
Yeah. Right.
My son, 9 years old. Another good thing that came out of being down here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I love that, man. You all see the beauty in things, bro.
I have to. I mean, I've already seen the worst.
Facts.
I've already seen the worst.
Facts.
So why am I continuing to look for that?
Facts. Big facts.
I gotta see what's good and what's going on.
Facts. So let me ask you a question then. You know, what do you see do you feel like this generation is a gap between the generation that the last 2-3 generations? You feel like there's a gap between the generations?
Definitely.
Somewhere? Okay.
Definitely. And it's partially my generation's fault, bro.
Why you say that?
Because we stopped taking the time with these young men. We stopped taking the time with these young men to help them understand what they need to understand. Taking the time with them, getting them from up under their mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I take part of the blame in that, bro. My generation.
Right.
Because I knew niggas like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But my father during that time, well, my father back then, he wasn't around as much, well, at all. At all, really. But he spent most of his life trying to work and try to get a better life and do things like that. And just like, sometimes you trying to work and get a better life for your family, you wind up missing a lot of time with your family and vital moments with the family and things like that. And it's like, next thing you know, your child grown as hell, and it's like, you got to get to know a stranger now.
Yeah, look, man, like, you know, I learned it was too late. Like, having that mentality that your father had is a lot of what messed up my first marriage. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think mine too.
I've come to understand that you have to make time for what you're doing it for.
Right.
If you don't make time for what you're doing it for, what's the point?
Facts.
What's the point?
Facts.
If you're not building, you're building to enjoy with. But if you're not enjoying with, and they want you there, what's the point of you building?
Yeah, what's the point of you building? What are you building it for?
Bingo.
Right. And if it do get built, who you sharing it with?
Bingo.
Right.
The reality, because by the time you feel like you ready to chill, they don't want to be bothered with you because you weren't there.
You weren't there. Right. That's facts. Yeah. Yeah, that's facts, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's facts, bro. And I think that's a generational curse with a lot of families. I can't say all families do that, but a lot of families have one or two people in the family that does that, that repeats that cycle.
Right.
You know, not try to be in the child's life.
Right.
By either, well, this generation now, they're more on trying to be content creators or being in the streets or don't want to work.
Big on the don't want to
work, bro.
Big on that.
I'm like,
Right.
I never thought back then that you could be lazy and get a bag. Bro, you can sit in front of a screen, bro, and get a bag.
Now, yeah.
Just talk to the chat.
Now you can.
That's the laziest shit ever to get a bag. They're like, this is work, bro. We got to be on the front of the camera. We got to be in front of this screen 4 to 8 hours a day, bro. That is easy work. That's no different than sitting in front of a TV all day.
Right. Or playing on Facebook.
Or playing a game or playing on Facebook. We had, back then, we was taught how to get a job.
Keep a job.
Keep a job. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a kid, you live with your parent. You had a guy, you can't sit around and play games all day.
No. You had to do something.
Now look at
and
it.
And if it was just one of you, you had a few somethings to do.
Come on, man. You ain't got time to do nothing because they working your ass to death. That's facts. I was one of those. I was the oldest out of 5.
Right.
So, yeah, I had to do the most tedious work to do. Yeah, you got any siblings?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Well, I had 2 brothers, 2 sisters. One of my sisters is from my father.
Okay.
But the rest of my siblings was from my mother. My oldest brother, he passed about almost 10 years ago now.
Yes.
Almost 10 years ago, he passed. But I still got my little brother, my little sister,
Okay.
and my sister on my father's side.
Oh, that's what's up.
They're both here in Augusta.
Oh, yeah, so they all in Augusta?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, my mom's here in Augusta. That's the reason why I came down here, because of my mother. But yeah, my mother's here in Augusta.
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel like the families are still as close as they were?
Fuck no.
Okay.
The understanding of family isn't the same.
Why you say that?
I mean, the way that you see families stabbing families in the back and turning their back on their family members and all that type of stuff, that's not what I grew up knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
my understanding of family is, I don't give a fuck what's going on. That's your family.
That's still your family. Right. Right.
I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't give a fuck if you hate they motherfucking guts right now.
Right.
That's your family.
That's your family.
You still got to be there for your family.
Right.
That's the understanding I've always had. So, yeah, it's way different now, bro.
Totally different, man. Yeah, it's totally different. Like I was saying that on the last interview I had, the way that the immediate family, because you know back then you had your distant family that you barely probably really saw. Well, you know you might see a few of them, but you know they were distant for a reason. That's why they call them distant relatives. But you had your immediate ones now, where it's like now the immediate ones are having their own Thanksgivings. You know what I'm saying? Your auntie's not coming to the no more because they having their own Thanksgiving. Their people. So that's where we at now.
It is. And, you know, for me, getting back to talking about my oldest brother, once he passed, bro, I realized that he was the reason I went to those situations. So that I can chill and, you know, bond with my brother, really. It was good seeing family, but I can't see my brother.
Right. 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 But yeah, man, that's do they still have family reunions? Your family?
I mean, yeah, they do. They still have family functions and things, and you know, it's crazy. Like, we even have our own family song, bro.
Y'all got your own family song?
Yes.
Like the whole family know?
Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, that is wild, man. That's actually pretty dope, though. I ain't a family anthem.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's something y'all made up or something y'all just... Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Like somebody rapping on it, singing or something.
Just all song.
Oh, that's
There's
dope.
singers in my family. I'm not one of them.
Just the singers in family. Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope though.
A whole lot of singers in my family. That just I got the other art.
You got the other art, that other art. But that's that alone right there is speak alone, man.
Yeah.
Speak alone. So how long it takes you to like draw a portrait? It depends on like what the picture or whatever.
Okay, like let's say the Ice Cube or the 50 Cent. Okay.
What would you consider that type of art style? What would like was that? That's not oil. That's not oil. That's what?
That is actually pencil and charcoal.
Okay. Pencil
Now,
charcoal.
and it's still not a drawing. I never touched it with my hands. Yeah. Everything was done with pencil and charcoal, but the only thing that touched the canvas were paintbrushes.
That's dope, bro. hey, I can't do it, so that's dope as hell. Yeah. And this is so detailed, like. So how you as artists, how y'all get it so detailed to like, okay, you can see like, you see how 50 and Ice Cube look like they have like the light is beaming off the face,
right?
And you can see like the wrinkles, the shadiness, like
yeah,
I mean, like
that's just paying attention to the details.
To the details,
yeah, like, and those are really based off reference pictures. Those are pictures I was looking at when I did those pieces, and that was the perspective, and that was the way the lighting was hitting their faces. So, you know, I mean, but dope. Even if you didn't have a reference piece, if I was doing that on my own, I would keep in mind the perspective and all those things in my mind of what I was trying to portray.
Gotcha. So the piece right there, the Afro piece, that one, that's dope, and you attach that. You got real hair.
Yeah. That's real hair.
Yeah. So, what inspired you to do that piece?
That is Angela Davis.
Yeah, that's dope.
And in her shirt, those are actually all newspaper clippings of her.
That is so dope. That is dope.
Yeah.
That is dope, man. That's really dope.
I love a strong black woman.
That's dope. And you got the Kobe.
Yes, sir.
With the rings.
Yeah, I added those rings in there myself. It wasn't part of the original.
Also, the original picture didn't have the rings on it.
Not at all.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Not at all.
So how, as artists, how much y'all sell pieces for? Like, like what size is that? Would you consider that?
Each one of these canvases are 16 by 20.
Okay.
Okay. Something like this would be different in the price of something like this. Because this has more media, it had more stages, things of that nature. More time was put into that than I did.
Gotcha. Those
different prices, but something like this, with the painted background, I probably only about $300-400.
Okay.
And that's not bad.
That's not bad. For original piece too, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
And what about that? What about the Angela Davis?
Now
that's gonna be 1,000, some better, some change.
Yeah,
that piece speaks for itself.
That's a piece right there. That's a
piece. Yeah, that's a piece. I ain't gonna lie. That is so dope. And just on the camera, like how the afro and all that, just man, that's so dope.
Appreciate
that. Is dope.
And that was like when I was doing it, I wanted it to have that effect of where any perspective you look at it from, however you hit it with the light and all that, it's still gonna give you that.
Yeah, that cool look
right
man.
Here.
Yeah, man, that piece is cold, man.
Appreciate
How long it took you to do that one?
Oh my god, that piece.
That was your longest piece out of all those?
That piece took me about 2 weeks.
Damn, so that's the longest one out of all those?
Out of all of them, yes, and no.
Okay.
Yes and
no.
Sorry. Like with the Method Man joint, that one, That took me time. Took me some time because the projects, the background.
Background.
I had to have it right. And then I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't tell, but if you notice the projects, the background it has resin on it, so it has a shine to it, and the portrait itself doesn't. So I wanted the background to stand out more than
stand out, and make it pop. Give it on pop. Certain things, certain small details like that make the picture pop more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's dope.
Exactly.
That is really, really dope, man. That's dope. So, how many pieces you done sold all together, like your whole life?
So far I've sold about 6 pieces.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That is dope, man. That is dope. That is real dope. So basically, anybody trying to get a piece of something done with you, they got to hit you up personally for them.
Of course.
And basically, what idea they want and stuff like that.
We'll talk and talk about what they want first off. If it's something specific, the direction you wanted to go in, what type of background, what type of textures you wanted to feel or look like, things of that nature, man.
Right.
This way I can bring to life the ideas.
Right.
That's what I do, whether I'm creating some canvas art or skin art.
Right. So, one last question, man. You always be clean, sharp. Every time I see you head to toe, man, fly as I know, man. You just are totally different than a lot of New York people that we see. Most New York people, they wear the baggy, the New York stuff, the different thing with the, the things like that. And you might wear it every now and then, but most of the time I always see you swagged out.
I mean, look, anybody that know me is know I've always had my own way of doing things, bro.
Right.
So, yeah, I've always stood out a lot. Stood out a lot in life, you know what I'm saying? But in a good way.
Right.
In a good way, so. Why change what ain't broke?
Facts. Big facts, man. Facts, brother. All right, man. Before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you for bookings, tattoos, artwork, acting?
Okay. I got the IMDb Pro, Shahi Sampson. Y'all can hit me up on there, or you can hit me up on my social medias. King He Sampson on Facebook, King He _Inc. on Instagram. My TikTok is Shahi Sampson. Those are or you can reach me on my email, kingheinc@gmail.com.
Bet. Any love you like to shout out?
I want to shout out my wife, my kids, Miss Kim at So Wings. She's a phenomenal artist.
Oh yeah, she got some dope artwork. I didn't even know that was hers until you told me.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
The people that support me, man. Y'all know who y'all are.
Facts.
Appreciate y'all. You and your wife, bro. Shout y'all out.
I appreciate it, King. Appreciate it. We most definitely got a lot of work. We got it on plan and in motion. Most definitely.
Bet. It was a pleasure being here, bro.
Man, no problem. Appreciate you coming.
Thank you.